You've opted for the same team. Was there any urge to rush in Bryce Cartwright?
Yeah, obviously Bryce is a talent. I would have loved to have him available for game one. Fortunately, he was out with an injury, so yeah, we couldn't select him. And why change your winning side? That's the way I look at it. Bryce, he'll have his time. He'll eventually play Origin, and I have no doubt he could have easily played this game. But I've decided to select the guys that did the job for me in game one because I think they're going to absolutely smash it for game two.
Here we have it, Game 2, New South Wales taking on Queensland. This time it's at ANZ Stadium and we go in with a one-game advantage. We're up 1-0 and I got to admit, you can tell by the press conference, I was feeling very, very confident going into this game. But Queensland, no slouches, do have a great side and we did get quite lucky to win that first game. It took a field goal right at the death and literally the last kick of the game won us the game. So, Queensland no slouches and we really need to be on our game to ensure that we get a win here. But like I said, I was feeling quite confident and I felt that the home crowd would just maybe get us home. But yeah, that's a great little run there by James Tamu, starting us off, getting us off to a nice start. It's going to be followed up by Dylan Walker having a big involvement first up there, and he wins a penalty as well there. Just held down in the tackle a little bit too long there, but it's nice to see Dylan Walker getting a early involvement in the game there. He's one of the newer faces in the side in terms of actually starting, not like real life where he's on the bench there, but he is the starting setter for us in fact. And you can see here it's Scott Bolton. I'm not sure exactly how Scott Bolton is the starting prop, but nonetheless he is the starting prop for Queensland, which is a bit interesting. But they do shift it out to their left-hand side there, and it's Ethan Lowe. Probably unlucky to actually not get picked in the real-life Queensland side, but yeah, he made a bit of a break there. Thankfully, Matty Moylan comes up with a tackle, and I was going to say it's Josh Dugan, but him and Joel Thompson look identical in this game. Look pretty similar in real life, to be fair, but yeah, they both got the same haircut on this game, both play for the same team, that sort of stuff. Actually, I think Joel Thompson plays for a different team in the career mode that I'm on right now this season, but it is Josh Dugan who just tries to chase down, I think it was Will Chambers. Matty Moylan was the one who actually got rounded, but yeah, actually Stan Gagai who's gone the distance, and he has scored there, obviously got the ball down, and that's not the ideal start for us. 18 minutes in, it's going to be 4-0 because Cameron Smith kicks the goal. Well, he doesn't kick the goal. I was going to say he kicks it and hits the post. But yeah, he misses the goal and he is 0 from 1. So 4-0, it's not the end of the world, but definitely would have loved to have got the lead. We just need to make sure we don't go down maybe 10-0 and that sort of stuff because, once it gets out to that sort of lead, it's kind of just too hard to get back. But you can see here, we are attacking very well here. We did win a penalty, and we do take advantage of it. Josh Dugan scores, and that's a really, really nice drive there. Basically, we just had the numbers at the left, and yeah, just really good work there. Just got out of hooker pretty quickly, and just, yeah, drew in the numbers. It's James Maloney obviously kicked the goal, as you saw there, and it was us with the lead there. So basically, we could just hold on, really, but I mean, it's going to be hard to do for another 50 odd minutes there, so can't really hold on. But you can see there, Queensland definitely up for this game there, driving back Trent Hodkinson 5 metres or so. But it is Shannon Boyd, and let me tell you, Shannon Boyd, one of my favourite players I've used on this game. I think he's like 90 something rated at the moment, and he is incredible. You can see he palming off another play and goes super close there. I think it was Gagai who came up with a big tackle there, and we do end up hitting the edge there, and we could have scored there. I think it was James Maloney literally could have just ran straight over, but it's one of those ones where you kind of don't expect it to open up because that sort of stuff does not open up like that in real life, and yeah, you kind of just don't expect it, so you kind of go in thinking, oh, I've got to pass it, and obviously it opens up. And in terms of if you want to get really good at Rugby League Live 3, you really got to fight natural instincts of like, I should pass it. But it's Michael Morgan who are in trouble here, but thankfully Brett Morris comes across there with I think it was Dylan Walker as well who made the tackle, but it's Michael Morgan again here. You see we just fall off the tackle there. Well, we don't fall off the tackle, but it's one of those ones where you try and commit and the game makes it so you can't move. So yeah, we got lucky that Matt Moylan came up with a big tackle, but they do tap it back there, and Dylan Napa scores right next to the post there. So I think it was the last time, the first Origin game, we scored a try doing that sort of stuff, and they followed up in the second game doing it. Now it is quite funny because that like rarely ever happens to me, that sort of try, in terms of like scoring it or conceding it, and the fact that it's happened in 2 Origin games is quite funny. But right here, 56 minutes in there, just an imbecile move there from myself, and maybe Trent Hodkinson if you want to take it all realistic in this episode. But yeah, we were made to pay big time there. Josh Maguire forces his way over there. I think it was Hodkinson who did grab hold of him, and someone else actually got hold of him too, but he just ended up doing that little drag animation and got over the line. And as you can tell, they score the try and kick the goal as well. So they have a 10-point lead there. 20 minutes left. Dylan Walker comes up with a big play and he ends up stealing the ball. That gives us an opportunity to strike, and we're going back to the Dugan-Ferguson combination on the left-hand side there, and in particular Dugan is quite good. I wish he was just a little bit faster, but he's doing quite a job this game for us. So let's take another look at it. This is a little bit of a spider cam look at it. This is what I would, this would be the this is what it would equate to if Spider-Cam was into the game anyways. But James Maloney, can he kick the goal? He does kick the goal. Had he missed that, I mean, it's not the end of the world or anything, because we still had another chance, but it is nice that he's kicked the goal, because it's now a 4-point ball game. Now, straight from the kickoff, we're looking to strike, and the kickoff is actually a great time to score a try for whatever reason. The edges are just really, really shit, but Brett Morris just runs straight into the defence there. It's just one of those situations where I couldn't really tell just because of the camera angle, and no, I'm not going to be changing the camera angle. I do like this camera angle. Does make it a bit harder to win, but yeah, it is quite hard to defend and attack the edges towards the camera. But yeah, we did have one last roll of the dice where we kind of put in a grubber, but obviously nothing happened, and Queensland win game 2. And it was a bit of a shock to the system to me. I really honestly did not expect to lose that game. I thought we'd win the series 3-0, but yeah, we ended up losing that one. And let's take a look at the press conference after the game.
Disappointing night for you. What went wrong?
What went wrong? If only I knew. I thought the game was there to be won. We just let them have too much of a lead early on, and it's hard to run down Queensland, especially in this sort of circumstance. And you know what? It does ruin our clean sweep, but doesn't ruin the series. However, I would have liked to have got the job done in front of a home crowd, so I'm a bit disappointed in that. But yeah, to answer your question, what went wrong? Just basically we let them score too many points early on, and it's too hard to run them down.
Late on in the game, did you still feel you could sneak a victory?
Yeah, I definitely felt we could sneak a little victory there at the end. There, we had plenty of ball, enough ball to win the game, in my opinion. Just not clinical enough. But just before you say it, Mitchell Pearce wouldn't have done a job either. So yeah, shut your f***ing mouths, man, before you all slag off Hawkinson and Maloney. Okay, I'm sticking with the halves for game 3.
Game 3 is at Suncorp. Does that worry you?
No, it doesn't worry me, because obviously we won game 1 at Suncorp Stadium, and the coach I am, best in the world, obviously, won premierships and Auckland Lions trophies and that sort of stuff with multiple teams. I kind of thrive under pressure, I think, and I'm thinking we're going to get the job done. I really think we are. Game 2 is just a hiccup. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a hiccup. That's the end of the episode. If you did happen to enjoy the episode as well as the press conference, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button. You can follow me on Twitter at MrLuke on my Facebook page in the description below, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye, guys.